What's up, guys? That's right, I'm back from vacation, and I have got some great news for you guys today. I am no longer making video games. That's right, instead of making video games, I'm going to spend 100% of my time dedicating myself to my new Let's Play series. And we're going to be playing one of my favorite games. That's right, we're playing Melvin the Duck.
Alright, let's get right into it. Now, the first thing you want to do is navigate to the webpage where this game is. This is at onlinecoop.games/Melvin. Oh, wait. Melvin with an N. Oh. Hold on, 1 second. Okay, here we go. Now, of course, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of background into this game. This is Melvin the Duck. Given the award Game of the Century, apparently. So this is a very talented developer, and obviously this game is in very high demand. The game has been taking off. It's phenomenal. You know, maybe I'll email the developer. Maybe he'll start up a YouTube channel where he logs the progress of making Melvin 2, where he can show some quirks and make some tutorials on different things, and then eventually become disenchanted with the entire process and become a little depressed and eventually give up on his dreams to play games for a living instead of making them like he always wanted to. Yeah, I'll keep you guys posted.
Melvin the Duck was relaxing on a nice summer's day in a paper world when suddenly a dimensional disaster struck. A terrible rift opened up and started spitting out junk. There's only one way to remedy the situation, and that's by bonking the heck out of all the junk.
Alright, I'm going to give you guys an entire tutorial of the whole game of Melvin the Duck. You guys ready? Here we go. So you can move back and forth, you can jump up to 3 times, make him spin, and, ready? We're going to bonk the junk! Oh! Alright, that's the whole game.
That was such a stupid joke. Continue with the video.
Fair enough. Let's break down the work that I did prior to going on vacation. The work that I'm going to show you I had done prior to going on vacation. I can't quite tell you exactly when I did this work as to which days, because the human brain tends to block out traumatic events. I was working on implementing my big brain idea from 2 weeks ago. This is the one where I stencil out parts of the recursed cameras. The way I tried to do it at first wouldn't save any resources, but it did offer a way for me to render 2 portals next to each other. This is how I went about it. After several hours of internet searches, I came across this hidden section in the Unity docs. On render image is called whenever a camera frame is finished rendering. Usually people might use this method for post effects, such as blurring an image for a menu, tinting the edges red if you get shot, or other cool effects. What I had in mind was a little different. I wanted to mask out the parts of the images which I didn't want. This would make my camera rendering compliant with what my original goals were as per week 2's video. Essentially, the way this works is you take the original render texture, make a set of changes to it, and give the game the modified changed image so that it can put it on your screen.
What does this have to do with rendering portals, you may ask?
Well, this allows me full control over the image, especially over the transparency of certain pixels. As explained in the past, these transparent pixels allow me to only show the parts of the frame which are relevant and important.
Great. Let's see what I was able to get done.
Here's a working prototype. I have a shader here, which should take an image as a mask. Wherever this image is white, we keep those pixels. Great. Now, we can simply create a new material which uses this shader and assign this image of a white circle to be the mask of the shader. Voila! Our camera now cuts out parts of the original image which we don't want.
The next step was to find a way to take this shader and dynamically set the mask image with generated images that I would make at runtime. This took way too many hours of internet searches and brutal bug hunting. This process was brutal, but in the end, I was able to find a way to generate masks for my generated shader dynamically at runtime. Now, the fun part is going to be figuring out a way to find where the pixels are on the screen and to mask only those pixels, finding which ones I need to shade. That'll be the fun part. But that's a video for a different time.